Moving on, the United States launched Minuteman III. U.S. military says the missile was an unarmed intercontinental ballistic missile. The missile is capable of delivering a nuclear warhead and is meant for nuclear deterrence. The launch comes at a moment when West Asia is already on the edge with war raging with Iran. The Minuteman III is also known as a doomsday missile, as these missiles aren't meant to be used ever because of the destruction it can unleash. The US says during the test, the ICBM's two re-entry vehicles traveled thousands of kilometers to a predetermined target in the Marshall Islands. The US military says that the missile was launched from Vandenberg Space Force Base in California. In a statement, the US military said, and I quote, "The launch was to demonstrate the readiness of the US nuclear forces and provide confidence in the lethal and effective power of the nation's nuclear deterrent," unquote. The missile has a range exceeding 13,000 kilometers and can carry up to 3 independently targetable re-entry vehicles. These MIRVs are armed with nuclear warheads. Now, these thermonuclear warheads have 300 to 475 kiloton yield each. To understand this better, take the example of the atomic bomb. The atomic bomb, which was dropped on Hiroshima on August 6, 1945, had a yield of approximately 15 kilotons of TNT.
Was scheduled years ago and is not in response to world events. It is a key component of a data-driven program that has been in place for decades, involving over 300 similar
The Boeing-made solid-fuel Minuteman III has been deployed as part of the United States nuclear arsenal since the 1970s. It has been the backbone of the U.S. land-based nuclear strategic force. The missile is the only land-based component of the U.S. nuclear triad and is said to have near 100% testing reliability. U.S. currently has well over 400 Minuteman III missiles at various Air Force bases across Colorado, Montana, Nebraska, North Dakota, and Wyoming. It can travel more than 13,000 kilometers and reach speeds of Mach 23. That's 23 times the speed of sound. That's more than 28,000 kilometers per hour. This test launch off the coast of California comes as the U.S. is embroiled in the middle of a war with the Islamic Republic of Iran. The timing is impossible to ignore. Although Air Force Global Strike Command insists the test was scheduled years in advance, the optics are clear.